Hi folks, so got some jobs to do on the car. I took the car in for some new tyres. You've got the Michelin Cross Climate 2 and wheel alignment, and the guy said, yeah, you're going to need some new track rod ends. It's actually on the other side. So he said he tried to adjust the tracking, but it was basically seized up. So I've got a new one of those. At the same time, as I'm underneath, I'm going to take the pan off and I'm going to drain out the steering fluid, which hopefully won't be a complete mess. But yeah, so that's the two jobs. They also told me I've got a cracked spring, which I'd have to get in there to check. So anyway, I've got 2 new springs, 2 new dampers and all the bits and bobs to basically do the rear springs and dampers. So the car's up on the jack stands, and I'll do a bit of prep work today, Sunday, bank holiday weekend, and get the tray off the underneath, get the wheel off, and get my Haynes manual out somewhere around here. Here it is. My Haynes manual, and yeah, here's the tracking. So front left is fine, front right is out substantially, and then on the back, that one's fine. I'm guessing that's the cracked spring. That one's out as well. So yeah, this has got all of the how-to, etc. for suspension. I think the track rod end's pretty easy. It's just you do need a big spanner. Got a big adjustable spanner to crack the nut off. So I've got my box from AUTODOC. Here we go. So this is OEM BMW. So there you go. That's that one there. That big boy. I think it's a 32mm. So that goes into the steering column, steering rack. And yeah, that little adjuster there, that's where they adjust it, and it moves. I guess that bit's completely seized up, which is quite odd, because I only replaced the tie rod end on the front right side when I did my first cracked spring. I'm pretty sure I put some copper grease on it. That was a Febby part, so we'll see when we take it off. But this comes with a nut on the end. Worth getting the original part, I think. And yeah, I've got loads of other stuff in here. I've got the suspension damper bits. I've got new gaiters. These go on. I've actually got one for the other side as well. So the boot that goes on there. Got some of these new. This is for the damper. The damper sits in there. I think it goes in. I think it goes in like that. The rod goes through there, and then you stick the bolt in the end. But yeah, it's all there. I also got a couple of swag. Got my swag bag. These are the plates that go behind the brakes, the brake disc. And these were about 15 quid each. I think BMW want 45 quid. It's a bit steep. So yeah, that will come as well. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll run through the process. The first thing I'm going to do is get under the car and take the protective tray off. And I'll take the wheel off the other side because I'm going to need that to get the track rod end off. Okay, I've taken the wheel off. Just taking off the end of the track rod end. It's a bit twisted, that, isn't it? Yeah, I just got my my torque wrench in reverse so I can get the leverage. It's quite tight, that one. At some point it'll need to hold the end of it because it'll start spinning. Then I get underneath the car and take the rack off. So at some point this will start, when you turn this, it will move the top. So you need a T45 in the top and a 21mm spanner. You can take that off. Okay, that's off. This it's not that old, this seems to be okay. A little bit rusty. Anyway, it's being replaced. Let's get the under tray off. Okay, got the tray off. I've actually got some replacement for these clips here. So now's a good time to do that. As you can see, there's a leak. The rest of this is okay. Got some wasps under there. Yeah, these are the screws. Using this gets them off nice and easy. So yeah, put that to the side. There's the oil change trap tool. That's the jacking point. Let's have a look under the car. So, I think I'm going to have to take this one off as well. I think here's the steering rack. So that there, that's the one I want to undo. It's going to make a bit of a mess, but that's the way to drain it out. And then basically take this off, this bracket, and then yeah, I can access the end of that, take it off. Okay, I've got some lino, oil pan, suction gun, and brake cleaner. So pop the bonnet. And suck out the steering power steering fluid. And then stick it in there, and then I'll drain the rest in. Yeah, there's not very much oil came out of the out of this reservoir. There's not much in there. I replaced this already, so as you can see by the hose clips. Right, let's get underneath, crack the nozzle. Okay, I've just cracked this nut. It's a 12 12mm. So let's let that drip out. And then what I'm going to do is turn the wheel side to side and drain the fluid out. I'll just open it up a bit more. So as you can see, apart from the fact that my lenses are dirty, it makes quite a mess. It's still draining out. We'll let that drain. I've been in the car, turn the wheel side to side, and yeah, it's quite a mess. Let this drain out of its own accord, and then I'll come back. What's the rule? Number one rule, if you're doing anything with your car, always put down some kind of impermeable mat, because stuff always goes everywhere. That's the rule. That's the number one rule. So we'll let this drain out. This actually doesn't look too bad. It's quite clear. I did replace it with the old suction method, sucking out the top and then sort of blending it with newer stuff. But as I'm doing this job, I may as well just drain the whole lot. It's not much. You don't need much replacement fluid. So this is an E90 325i N52, and it uses Dexron 3 ATF fluid. Anyway, let this drain. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Okay, let's just show you this under the car. So I'm just going to push the wheel so you can see. Yeah, just let it, give it time. Keep going side to side, let it all drain out. No rush. Watch the chickens for a bit. Okay, take this clip off, then there's another clip that goes on this bit here, which is that. Move that down, and then I got the massive adjustable spanner on there. I managed to break it loose. I think it's about 32mm. So yeah, unwind this and then put the new one on. Right, just want to show you this. So this is the one I've just taken off. This is quite interesting here. Sort of almost sort of chamfers down. Is that ZF? It's got BMW on it. So that's the original. This boot's fine. It looks the same to me. This is the new one. This is the bit where the boot clips in, and that's where you adjust it. So I'm going to take this. First I'm going to measure this, count the threads on the old one, and then adjust it on here. Well, I'll take this off, put some copper grease on it, and then maybe put some copper grease on that bit as well, and copper grease on that bit. Yeah, there's none of this stuff's load bearing, so yeah. And then I'll stick it on with the boot. Don't forget the boot. So the new kit comes with a new boot. It should be exactly the same. A lower clip, so that goes on. So you have to unscrew this, put this on. Thread this one on as well, and then this clip goes over the top. So we'll do that now. Put some copper grease on there. Okay, I've counted the threads. We've got 11 threads, 10 or 11 threads. So I've greased this up with some copper grease, So we'll get it on the new one. I'm not going to tighten it down yet, but yeah, get it on. First you put this on. Let's put this one on. Then you need the... Sorry, that's wrong, isn't it? Start again. Boot first, and then this. Put this clip on actually. And it's covered in clip. Okay, just this is on. I've counted the threads. I think it's 11 threads on this. I don't really understand what the garage was complaining about. I don't see the old one as being a problem, but I hope I haven't just replaced this for no reason. Yeah, when you put this on, just make sure you put the gaiter on and the clip on before, and then you screw it in. I'm going to cover these threads with some copper grease to stop them from rusting, or maybe just normal grease. I don't know what's the right thing to do. How do you stop stuff from corroding? I feel like you want to put some corrosion protection on, just to help the next people. I mean, actually, it's mostly the problem inside, and that will be protected. So 165 Newton meters for this bad boy. So in the top of the genuine one, it's not a Torx. It's a small hex. What's this? Does it say on here? 5mm. It's a 5mm hex. Goes in the top, which seems quite small to me. That seems like it could easily, in fact, I had this problem before. If you go back to look at my first video, I managed to round this off. So I'm going to put something on here to protect this. So you need to work out what it is, so that the next person, or me in the future, won't get shafted. 165 Newton meters. This one here, this pinch bolt, that's 40 Newton meters. I've counted the threads, it's about 11 threads. It's pretty much at the end of the route, actually, end of the limit. So I think it'll probably have to come out, which kind of makes sense because the tracking is out a bit. But I'll take this straight down the shop and get it done. So 40 Newton meters. This is all on. This looks fine. I'll put that, I'm going to leave this overnight to drain anymore. And then in the morning I'll do that the steering pump nut on, refill it, move the wheel backwards and forwards, or move the wheels backwards and forwards to get the stuff bled out the system. And yeah, and then top up the fluid reservoir and just keep doing that until there's no more bubbles, and that's the job done. It's probably, I don't know, 3 hours or something. Sunny afternoon. It's definitely a summer job, but don't do it in the winter. And yeah, then we'll get these. I might take these brake discs off and just change these over whilst I'm here, just whilst I'm doing it. It doesn't take long to do, especially as I've greased these little retaining nuts. I think I replaced that one. Is it already rusty? Don't know, have to look. I think I might have a new one for it, but yeah, anyway, catch you later. Okay, I fitted this bionic plate. It looks ridiculous, doesn't it? Looks like someone's polished up this thing. Anyway, that's fitted. Put the caliper, put the disc back on. I've got my new seating thing, which I'll put in as well. I'll just go and get that, put that back on. I've also got some ACF 50, which I'm going to spray onto the thread. So that thread there, and the thread, the tie rod, just to help keep the corrosion off. And then yeah, I think I'll do the power steering fluid tomorrow I might just do the nut up and then I don't know, we'll see how we get on. Might do it tonight, might do it in the morning. Okay, I've got my AQ3 Dexron 3 from Halford. I've topped up the reservoir. I'm going to just turn the wheel and get some of this through the power steering rack. Expect it'll make a lot of noise. Right, started the engine, and as you can see there's quite a lot of foaming here. There's quite a lot of bubbles, there's quite a lot of air in the system. So I'm just letting it run. I've been putting the steering sort of left to right, just it's making some funny noises, but it's pretty red, which is a good sign. So I'll just run the engine for a bit and see if it calms down.